Thank you, Mrs. Slow, for telling me I'm a great mama. Listen, if you a mama and you ain't got your baby and your grandmama got the baby, then you're not the mama. The grandmama's the baby. What's good, Jump? It's your boy Jahab Book back again with another video, you know what I'm saying? But you already know that because, like, how could you not know that? But anyway, before we even get into all that, please go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and share if you care and all that good YouTube stuff. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this YouTube video. Okay, so today we're doing another story time as per requested by one of my viewers. This is for you, King. Okay, I don't know why I did that. But this is for you. We're about to make a story time. This is actually a story time I was planning on doing for a while. I just didn't, I don't know, I just kind of forgot about it. And then also, like, there was a time I was gonna put it out in the past, but then I was like, I didn't want to do it because, like, at the time I was I may or may not have been fucking with a DO nigga at the time. So I was like, I don't want to put this video out to then scare that nigga away because he's gonna think that I might expose him, and I didn't want him to. I wasn't trying to scare away my potential man, but he ain't my man. This was like a while ago. This was like well over a year ago. So yeah, I was like, at the time I didn't want to scare him away, but look, he's in the past, and yeah, I don't want I got my eye on a new target now. But yeah, so yeah, that's why I didn't put this video out in the past. That's why it's coming out now. Also, another quick disclaimer, I won't be saying any names or nothing in this video, and I'm going to be as what's the word? Secretive as possible, and I'm going to be speaking in code, and I'm not going to say everything. I'm only going to say what I can say because I don't want the people who know me in real life, or like may potentially know this person in real life who actually follows, I don't want y'all to be able to find out who I'm talking about and to go back and fuck up his life, even though he low-key deserves it for being shady towards me. But like I said, I'm not with the whole exposing DO nigga drama bullshit. I don't like to get into that. I feel like that's a fucked up thing to do. I try not to do that. But this is a funny ass story time, so I'm gonna be telling this story time. But I'm gonna have to speak in code so that way y'all can't find out who the fuck I'm talking about, for the people who actually know me. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this now. Before I start, let me make a code name for this nigga really quick. We're gonna call him the barber, like the baby, but the barber, because he was a barber. So we're gonna say the barber, and that's low-key. I'm already giving y'all too much right there for the people who actually know me, because y'all might be able to do y'all's research and find out who I'm talking about. But that's all I'm going to say, because I knew a couple barbers, so they shouldn't be able to they shouldn't be able to find out who I'm talking about. But and if y'all ask, I'm just gonna deny anyway, so it don't matter. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get into this. I need to stop stalling. So this story time takes place back in my college days. I want to say this was my freshman, sophomore. This was my sophomore year, because this is when I had the good dorms. I mean, I lived in the good dorms my freshman and sophomore year, because like at our college so some of the dorms were like newer. Like the newer dorms basically were like the good dorms that everybody wanted, because you got your own bedroom or bathroom and shit. Like you didn't have to go to like the community bathroom and shit that they be having in like the old style type of college dorms. Because when I went to college for the first 2 weeks, I was in one of those dorms. I was in temporary housing though, and they ended up moving me to one of the nice dorms. So I got my own bathroom and shit. It was like a little hotel, little apartment. I was like, hell yes. I had 2 roommates, but those are the only 2 people I had to share my, toilet and bathroom and shower and shit with, I was perfectly fine with that. So, I'd rather share with 2 niggas than the whole fucking campus. So, anyway, so yeah, this is back. Actually, no, this is my sophomore year. So I only had to share with 1 dude, because so the way that dorm was set up, we each got our own room, but we just shared the toilet and the shower. And it was like out in the little common space, but we each got our own like actual dorm where we could shut the door and be alone. I loved it. Oh, bitch, I loved it. But anyway, back to the story. So my sophomore year of college, I was in the good dorms. And back then I was out of the closet, but I was more like, back then I was less, I guess, expressive as I am now. I was less gay, for lack of a better term. I was still kind of in that transition phase where I was like, kind of acted like the trade niggas a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When I would hang around trade, I would kind of I would dumb myself down and be like, yeah, what's up, bro? Like, kind of be on that dude, bro shit. Now I don't give a fuck. Now I walk up in a room and be the baddest bitch in there, and I dare a nigga to check me. What the fuck? But which one of you trade niggas want smoke? Now I'll be myself wherever. I don't give a fuck if I'm in a room full of goons and a room full of hood niggas, or if I'm in a room full of rich white CEO man. I'm just going to be myself everywhere from now on. That's like, that was an agreement I made with myself years ago. I'm just gonna be myself. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, that's on you. Anyway, so fast forward back to what I was saying, or back to the point. So yeah, I was, I used to be like, this is back at the time where I used to be like, what that dude, bro shit. So I would I had a couple, like, I guess, athlete and gym friends that I would like kind of hang out with, obviously, because I was trying to talk to them, but they didn't know that at the time. But I had a couple football player friends at the time, like one or two, maybe three, just not really friends, but just acquaintances that I would like, I was just cool with. Like, yeah, obviously I liked them, but I was also just cool with them, like just on some homie shit. Like, they really would, like, if the opportunity to ever, go to that next level had arose, I would have took it. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like, that wasn't like the main thing in my head. It was just like, I genuinely was just cool with them. But anyway, so yeah, there was this one particular football player who I had a crush on for the fucking longest. Hold on, let me I'm about to crack my window, bitch, because it's hot. Oh, it's getting hot in this motherfucking car. It's getting steamy. But yeah, so anyway, where was I? So yeah, I had this one particular football friend who I had a really big crush on at the time. Like, I had a crush on him for like a solid, I want to say, because when did I meet him? I think I met him my sophomore year, and I had a crush on him all the way up till after college. Like, bitch. Well, not until after college, probably to my senior year. So yeah, from my sophomore to senior, I had a crush on him for a while. But he had a girlfriend the whole time. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna be messy. Let me. I'm not gonna be messy. We're gonna leave that part out. I don't need to be said. But so yeah, we was friends, right? Me and this particular football player. We was acquaintances. I don't even want to say friends. We was acquaintances because he was definitely a little bit standoffish towards me sometimes because he knew I liked him. He knew I liked him. But he was still cool. He was still nice. I was like, okay, I respect. He was cool. I respected that he was still cool to me. So, but anyway, fast forward. I think this is probably like, yeah, this is my junior year. I had asked him if he would like help me kind of start getting into the whole fitness shit, and like I would kind of go to him for fitness advice because people who follow me, I'm a fitness nigga now because I used to play football myself. So like I would ask him for advice on gym stuff because he's a Division I athlete. Who better to go to than this nigga? Not even on some flirty shit. I genuinely want to know, hey, what's your workout regimen so I can get big like you in case another football player wants to try to fuck with me because he's secretly gay and can't handle having another bad bitch, or not even another bad bitch because you ain't a bad bitch, but he can't handle having a bad bitch around him. It makes him feel like he's being exposed. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically I was going to him to get big like the football players in case another football player wanted to try me because y'all know, like, I got beat up by a football player, yet at the same time I still love football players, which is weird. You would think after getting my ass beat by a football player I would just never fuck with him, but no, it just made me go harder. It just made me like football players harder, which is weird as fuck. Like, but so yeah, so that's basically what I did. I would go to him for fitness advice and stuff and all that stuff, yada yada yada. And he would actually like work out with me sometimes, and he would like train me and everything. Like, he would go to the gym with me and like show me, like, because he's a personal trainer, so he would help other people. And he was like, at that time he was still trying to get his name out there. Now he's like, kind of, I'm not gonna say famous, but he has like a pretty decent following, and like, he's really doing his thing now. He's a real full-blown like fitness influencer now, like on some Dre official type shit. But anyway, so yeah, so I would go to him for that. And this, quick side note, this is at this point, and I guess me and his little friendship, he knew I like liked him, but it wasn't like, it was just kind of like it was just kind of like unsaid, I guess. But like a couple weeks into that, I guess him being my personal trainer, so to speak, I like confessed like, hey, look, I like you, like, what's good? Like, cause I don't, y'all know me, I don't care. I don't care. I will slide on a nigga. I don't care. I just do not care. I'll slide on a nigga. If I like you and I want you, I'm sliding. You either accept or reject. On to the next one. So anyway, yeah, that's that. He basically declined. He was like, "No, I'm 100% straight. Sorry, yada yada yada. I respect you though. I ain't got no disrespect for you, yada yada yada, and all this stuff." I'm like, "Cool." You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? All you, I asked. You said no. Plain and simple. That's me. All I can do is ask. All you can do is say no. So boom. Fast forward. Move on with my life. So I was still kind of go to him for fitness advice, but after that, I did kind of like. We stopped kind of like working out together, obviously, because it's weird now. But yeah, but he was still like, if I had a question on Instagram, he would like help me out and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But the crazy part is he would still like reply to my story and shit and all this stuff. Like, I don't know, like I feel like he would still kind of like flirt with me a little bit after I told him that I liked him and after he told me that he was still straight. So even though he had a girlfriend and said he was straight, I'm not gonna lie, I could still I could see him being a little on the DL. I could. I'm not gonna say he is. I'm just gonna say I could see it. I'm not gonna lie, part of me still believes it. But look, if you say you straight, it ain't none of my business. Go live your life, boo. Anyway, let me stop because this story time is not even about him. I just had to talk about him to set the plot of the story. I had to get the setting right. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now I've set up, that backstory and how me and this particular football player were acquaintances slash friends slash I had a crush on him slash he's my personal trainer slash whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that we was cool for a while, up until like, well, it was cool for a while, even after like I graduated, but I ended up having to unfollow him and stuff because I didn't realize like how much I still like kind of liked him, and him and his girlfriend, like he ended up getting her pregnant, and then I saw that she posted he's having a baby or whatever. And I'm genuinely not the jealous type, and I was genuinely happy for him, but I was just like, I didn't realize like how much it made me like, it just made me feel weird. Like I didn't like seeing it. It was like, it's like I'm not mad at it per se, but it's just like, dang, that was supposed to be my nigga. So it's like, I just kind of unfollowed so I don't have to see it on my Instagram page and just like kind of wished him the best, Anyway, back to what I was saying. So yeah, in our little friendship though, back in college, I ended up asking him one day, like where he gets his haircut from, because on his story one day he had posted him getting his haircut or something. I was like, damn, that's a crispy ass cut. I'm like, where do you get your haircut from? Or I think, yeah, because he would always post it on. So I asked like, why, who be cutting your hair? It be looking crispy. And then he like referred me to his barber, which is another nigga who was on campus who went to our college, and he just would cut, he would just be in his dorm cutting niggas hair for the low. Like I think he would charge like $10, yeah, and he would cut your hair. So, and he was good too. Like he was actually really good for 10, but like he was good like how a normal shop would be charging $50. He did it for $10. I'm like, oh yeah. So he would look out for the college, and so that's what I did. I would go to him. I went to him a couple times, and at the first 2-3 times he was cool. He was cool, nothing weird. He was a cool nigga. But I think after like a while, he started to pick up on the fact that I was gay, or like maybe really what I think somebody told him, because the way it worked on campus, I felt like there was like a group chat about me on that damn campus with all the football players. I'm not even gonna lie. I literally feel like all the football players would group up and talk about me like, hey, y'all see that nigga? It's like, I don't know. It's like everybody, I feel like they would all try to get the tea on me because they probably thought I was out here fucking with other football players. And it's like they wanted to fight. Because a couple football players made a pass at me, nigga. I don't care what you say. I know for a fact a couple of them football players on that team was DI. I know for a fact, because they was trying hard to get my motherfucking attention. But that's, once again, none of my business. Anyway, but I feel like they was in a group chat. I don't know, I just feel like they was in some group chat talking about me. And because it was just weird. It's like they all would act the same way. So like they would all be weird to me. It's like, are these niggas up talking about me or something? Like, I don't know. It was almost like, I guess they like, I don't know, they probably had some weird shit, but it's like, whatever they was doing, it don't matter, because ain't none of them ever tried me, though, because they knew what the fuck was coming with. I was the wild card, nigga. Your whole business gonna be out on the motherfucking net playing with me. So, yeah. The fuck? Anyway, they ain't ever tried me. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the dude. I got the the dude like hooked me up, right? So I was going to the barber a couple times, but after a couple times of me going to the barber, he just started to act weird. And I remember one time I hit him up, hey, can I get a cut? And he was like, yeah. And I think I said, bet. When yada yada yada. Or like it was one time I asked him for a cut and he just like didn't respond or something. Like he responded but then didn't respond, just goes to me. And then also I noticed once I like started seeing him like in person, he would act weird around me, or like if I said what up, he would like say what's up but then walk in the other direction. Like he was scared to be around me. It's like almost like oh, I can't be around this nigga, he gonna catch on to me. So I definitely think that nigga was trade, because if I can't even get a damn haircut, like I never once like did nothing to that nigga. I never like flirted with him. Like I might have been nice, but that's just me. But I know for a fact I never flirted with him. Now, some of the football players I might have flirted back with. Cause I'll be honest, some of the football players I probably flirted back with. But him, I never once flirted with him. I was cool, I was respectful. I never like, I never like tried no gay shit. Like I literally was just there to get my haircut. On everything I love, I was just there to get my fucking haircut. And so the fact that you're acting this way because of whatever the fuck people are saying about me behind my back, that says something about you. You know what I'm saying? Like that shows you are not comfortable in your skin, not secure in your own manhood. That alone proves to me that you're DL. And that's something that really blows my mind with these DL men. It's like they be exposing themselves, because it's like if you just act normal, like you just didn't give a fuck, nobody would know. But it's when they start doing all this extra bullshit, trying to either act super macho, like, oh, I can't fuck with the gay nigga, or just acting weird. And like once they start acting weird, that's when people start to realize, that's when people start to pick up on the fact he might be a little fruity. Like and that's the part that really, if DL niggas would just keep their confidence and just be cool, nobody would fucking know. But then they start doing shit like this, and then they wonder why everybody's like, that nigga's gay. Like for example, Meek Mill, if you see this, no shade, I'm sorry, but I'm just keeping it real. For example, with Meek, I'm not saying Meek is gay, but now he looks a lot gayer because of all the shit he got online and social media and said of trying to defend himself. Oh, I like pussy. If a girl like just doing just the most, that's literally what makes you look gay. So now, I'm sorry, Meek, you're forever going to look a little gay to people. Meek Milky. Meek Milky, that's what they call him now. You know what I'm saying? What's the one dude on YouTube who be doing the reactions? Noah Jacob. That's what the fuck. Meek Milky. Like, but I'm just saying, like, if you literally like didn't do all that, nobody would ever knew. Nobody would have thought, it's Meek gay. Hey. Sorry. But yeah, if you wouldn't have did all that, Meek, literally nobody would have questioned it. They would just be like, it's just another social media rumor. You know what I'm saying? But because you got online and started doing all that bullshit, now every gay nigga gonna think you gay. Me, I don't know. It's none of my business. I don't know. You might be, you might not. Look, I'm not saying you is Meek, but I'm just saying that makes you look gay as fuck. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that. But yeah, so back to the barber. He would just act weird, and then he just ghosted me and just stopped giving me haircuts. So I was like, okay, whatever. That's clearly on you. I really could have fucked that nigga's life up back in college, like, because I could have been said something. Even back then I thought he was a little trade, but I never once said anything. I kept it to myself. I never told nobody shit. Literally, I was gonna take that shit to the grave. The fuck. But he kept, like, he was just being a dick. And then, you know what's crazy? I saw this nigga, because we lived in the same city. Like, we went to the same college, but when you like on breaks, you go back home. We lived in the same city, Columbus, Ohio, which was like 2 hours from my college. But anyway, one time I saw this was like a solid year or two after I graduated. I saw this nigga at the gym in Columbus. It just happened to run into him, and I literally just saw him. I just walked to him, just dapped him up. Like, I think I just did that, like, just quit nothing of it and just walked on about my way and went to go work out. As soon as I did that, this nigga, like, he dapped me up, but only because he had to, because I locked eyes with him. I wouldn't let him get away. I was like, I'm gonna see how this nigga feels. Like, it was a mind game I was playing. I was like, let's see if this nigga fuck with me or not. He don't fuck with me, but anyway, so I was like, I don't know. So I was like, I'm gonna walk up to him and dap him, because I'm like the type, I'm gonna kill you with kindness. I'm gonna dap you up and play stupid until you say you don't like me. I'm gonna make your ass say that you don't fucking like me. But until then, I'm gonna play nice, so that way you can't say I was the one to no fuck shit. I kill bitches with kindness. I'm going to literally be nice as fuck until you let it be known you don't like me. Then when you let it be known you don't like me, then we'll reassess the situation and see what's to come next. But that's my rule. Like, nope. Even if I know a bitch is being shady, smile and wave, and then eventually they'll expose themselves. You know what I'm saying? You don't even gotta fight back with petty bitches. So anyway, but I dapped him up, and he was like, he had a little smirk on his face, but I just played it off and I just walked away. As soon as I dapped him up, y'all, tell me why the fuck he did the same shit he used to do in college. He like got off the treadmill and like left the gym and was like he saw a ghost, like he was spooked. Like, it's like every time I would come around the nigga, he would go in the opposite direction, almost like this nigga's on to me. It's like he knew I knew. And what's crazy is I wasn't even like thinking that. Like, I'm not even thinking you're a DL. I'm just thinking you're a little fucking bitch who's acting weird towards me every time I see you. But now that I'm, mature and look back, how do they say, what is it? Hindsight is 2020. Looking back, that nigga was fruity. Because if you're letting the fear of, I guess, thinking, like the fear of being thought of as gay stop you from getting money, that's a problem. Now, that's a serious fucking insecure problem you have within you. Like, the fact that you don't even want to make money because I'm a gay, like, you don't want to come in here because I'm a gay nigga, like, that's crazy. Like, it's one thing, I'm not even saying you gotta like gay people, but like, to not get your money because you don't want to be seen as gay, that's fucking crazy. Like, you're not gonna make it far in life, my nigga, at all, if you can't be around all types of people. And it was crazy. He was trying to be like a music producer and shit and all that stuff. So I'm like, how are you gonna be a music producer and think you're not gonna be around gay people? Nigga, do you know that the music industry is the gayest industry out of all the fucking industries? Do you know that the music industry is full of undercover gay motherfuckers? How the fuck are you gonna do that job and not be around gay people? I'm just like, you're gonna have to figure that, like, you gonna have to reevaluate life, sir, because the fact that you want to do that particular, even barbering though, even being a barber, you don't think you're gonna cut another gay nigga's hair? Like, it's just the shit that niggas do. And then, sorry, this just reminded me of something else. This is another side note. Tell me why the fuck there was this other nigga on campus too at the time, who I also won't be naming. I'll be taking this one to the grave because this nigga's really a hitter. So this nigga's really like, I'm not gonna say he a hitter, but he really in the streets. So I'm really not gonna say his information. But but I do gotta tell the story time. So this is a quick side mini story on top of that first story. But yeah, tell me why there's also this plug I used to have, because I had like several though. You can't depend on one plug. You need to have at least 7, because when one don't answer, you got to hit up the other 6 until one answer, and whoever answer first is getting my money. But anyway, so I had this one plug in college, right? Tell me why. Tell me the fuck why. Tell me the fuck why, bro. Oh, my phone is shaking. Tell me why though. He literally cut me off as a plug. Like, he stopped being my plug because I guess there was like rumors going around him about him being gay on the low, and it had nothing to do with me. It was like other shit that he was involved in, I guess. And I guess it was like a rumor starting that he was gay. So because of that, I guess he just stopped plugging to me. And whatever situation it was that made him look bad or whatever, that literally had nothing to do with me. I didn't even think this nigga was cute. At least the other niggas, at least with the barber, he was cute. I wasn't flirting with him, but he was cute. He was fine as hell. He was one of them athlete buff niggas who was in the gym as well. That's why he was friends with the football player who put me onto him, because they both would work out together. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, y'all know me. Like, I like fitness gym heads. That's like, it's my kryptonite. It's not that I only like that. I like men of all shades, flavors, and everything. Like, I like, as long as you're cute and I fuck with you and we vibe, I can fuck with you. I don't care about the body as much as I portray on here. I do have a weakness for niggas with nice bodies, but that's not the only thing to me. Just saying, for the people who might think that I'm you gotta have a 6-pack this, you gotta know, it's not that. You just gotta be a good-hearted person, a child of God, and you gotta love me right. That's pretty much it. The other shit can be worked on. You know what I'm saying? If you're cute, you're cute. You know what I'm saying? Body can be worked upon. I can help a nigga get in shape. That's nothing to me. But your heart got to be right. Your face got to be cute. Your face card. I'm sorry. Now the face card definitely has to be valid. No shade, but the face card got to be valid. And because you can't work a face out. And yeah, but everything else I feel like I could work with. But anyway, back to what I was saying. But back to the dude, the plug. So yeah, he literally stop fucking with me. I'm like, nigga, you're not even my type at all. You're not even cute. Like, you're not fucking cute. You're not even cute. He was like, how can I describe how, like, not cute he was? Like, I ain't gonna say, I don't like calling people ugly, but like, nigga, you're not even a nigga I would look at. Like, so it's just the fact that you're like that hyped up is a problem. Like, who the fuck even said you could bag this? Who the fuck even said that? Because you can't. Anyway, so yeah, but he stopped plugging me because he was scared that somebody had told me, I guess he said this behind my back, and somebody like ran it back to me, and it was like, yeah, I can't sell to that nigga no more because I don't want people to see me going into a gay nigga's dorm. I'm like, nigga, when have you ever even been to my dorm? The fuck? I always come to you. I pull up to you. Like, what the fuck? If you do pull up, I come outside the dorm to the street. You never walked up to my dorm door. Like, what the fuck? You don't even know where the fuck my dorm is, nor do I want you to. I wouldn't even tell you where the fuck my dorm is, nigga. I don't fuck with you like that. So it's like, the fact that this random ass nigga is putting me in his little drama that I don't know shit about, ain't got shit to do with me, had me feeling some type of way. I'm like, what? But I just like, whatever, bro. And I just like kept doing my life. I just never hit that nigga up for shit again. But I'm like, the fuck? If you're that pressed, nigga, you're definitely DL. He's more DL than the barber, if you ask me, because the fact that you can't even sell me what you've been selling me, you know, like, you've been doing it. This is not like you've been plugging me this whole time. For like, because at that point I think I had been copping off him since my freshman year, and that was like my sophomore year. So we were already a year and a half, 2 years into this little business relationship. Now you want to act funny? I'm like, all the money I done gave to you, F you, bro. I was pissed, but I didn't even say nothing to him. I literally just cut the nigga off and just kept on with my life. And people ended up still thinking he was gay anyway. So like, literally he exposed himself. I'm saying, like, had he not done all that shit and just ignored the rumors, nobody would have knew you were gay, or people would have just stopped giving a fuck after a while. But it's when people start acting, I'm not gay. You know, that's what a gay person who's secretly gay would say. So that's the first thing they would say. The fuck? So I don't know. But yeah, that was just another little side note of how, like, these niggas be being. Like, these niggas are fucking just a mess. And so yeah, that's pretty much the story time. The barber was Trade, and I'm on to his little secret. And if I really wanted to, I can message him and talk shit, because I'm low-key still not over it. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take his little punk ass secret to the grave. Both of you little hoes. I'm gonna take both of you little punk ass niggas secret to the grave. You don't know why? Not because I fuck with y'all, but because I fuck with me. Because I'm a real ass nigga. I'm not gonna let y'all make me break my motherfucking G code. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type, if I really like, even if we just friends, like, if I really fuck with a DO nigga, I'm like really gonna hold their shit down. Like, legit, I'm not gonna expose their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just try to be a real ass nigga. I try to move with class and decorum, and I try to have a little bit of, what's the word? Little bit of honor in my G code. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really, like, I try to just move with it. Like, I try to move with a little bit of honor when it comes to these DO niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a little bit of a game to it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I try to really, like, honor it. You know? I don't want to be, like, I don't want to be seen as, like, the messy gay who just, like, oh, okay, none of the niggas fuck with him because he gonna blow up the spot. No, I'm not, daddy. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Anyway, let me stop. But, so, yeah, that's pretty much it for that story time. The barber was Trade. The plug was Trade. The athlete was probably Trade. But, once again, none of my business. This was years ago. So I don't think any of the people who know these people even follow me anymore or know me anymore. And even if they did, I don't think y'all would be able to figure out who I'm talking about, because I talked to like a couple athletes, so y'all can't even figure it out. Anyway, I ain't give y'all enough to figure it out. I gave y'all just enough to know the situation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What do y'all think? Y'all think I'm reaching, or y'all think the niggas was straight too? Honestly, I think they was straight though, regardless of what y'all say. I'm just gonna keep that a stack. I think they was straight anyway, but yeah, that's this story time. Leave these straight men alone, y'all. They're not good for you. All they want is some butt. They just want to use you, get their little rocks off, and discard you to the, and then discard of you. So to my little youthful, naive, innocent gabies and babies out there, don't let these men play y'all. Abstain and save yourself for your king. The king. I don't know when he's gonna come, and I don't know who it's gonna be. But there's somebody out there for everybody. You gonna get your king. You gonna get your king. Don't be like me. Don't be so desperate for a nigga that you just be dealing with bullshit from these DL niggas. Cause that used to be me back in the day. I wasn't fucking none of them because I've always been like, I like literally thank God I've always been big on like, I don't just give my body to anybody, but I did still like allow them to have access to my energy, which still caused me a lot of stress that looking back I could have avoided had I just not fucked with these niggas at all. So, in that, just be cautious. I'm not saying don't fuck with a DL nigga, because some of them might be good people. Because sometimes that story does work out. A gay boy meets a DL nigga, they fall in love, DL nigga comes out, and they live happily ever after. That does happen. It does. It's very rare, but it does happen. That is a situation that happens. It just didn't happen for me. I got beat the fuck up by my DL love interest. But it might go better for you. I'm just saying, proceed with caution. That's all I'm going to say. If you going to fuck with these DL men, proceed with caution. That's all I'm going to say. I would say if you could, try to find an openly gay man who's like already dealt with all that internal bullshit, because then it makes it easier to really have a relationship, because you can't really have a relationship with a DL man because they're not really themselves yet. They're not fully evolved into who they truly are. So it's like you're having a relationship with the shell, not an actual person, not an actual spirit. It's just a shell of a person. So just keep that in mind. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this story time. I'll see you on the next one. If anybody who knows me does see this video and y'all know who I'm talking about, please don't say shit. Y'all shouldn't be able to figure it out, because I think I'm pretty sure I left out enough shit. Plus, I'm gonna go back and watch this bitch through to make sure I left out enough shit that you bitches, because y'all ain't about to get me with the exposing niggas. So I'm gonna make sure that y'all cannot find out who the fuck I'm talking about. But this story time did need to be told. I've been wanting to tell this for a while, and I thought this was a interesting / funny story time. And then, somebody I had a subscriber comment the other day asking when we were gonna get another story time. So I was like, you know what? I think it's finally time to put this one out. So yeah, that's it for this YouTube video. God bless and stay royal and all that good YouTube stuff. And I will see y'all in the next YouTube video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Y'all know what I'm about to say now, right? This is YouTube. I know this is a random ass video and topic, but tell me why, after all these years of hearing the term Fetty Boy, tell me why I'm today years old where I'm just not realizing that Fetty Boys is what they call the feds. Because I was listening to Diddy's son's diss track the other day, which low-key hit for real. I'm not gonna lie, all the people hating on that track, that shit was low-key bumping. I'm just saying, it was low-key hitting. I'm not trying, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just playing devil's advocate. But anyway, tell me why I was today years old when I just found out that Fetty Boys is like slang term for the feds. Bitch, this whole time that I've been alive on this planet, I'm thinking it's some type of affiliation to Fetty Wap or some type of gang he's in. I always thought it was just some like reference to Fetty Wap and his clique. Whole time it was talking about the feds. I feel dumb as fuck. I feel like I should have my black card revoked, because how did I not like I feel stupid. Like, I mean, literally this whole time I'm thinking Fetty Boys when people say that. I'm like, I always thought of Fetty Wap when people would say that. Now it's like, oh, y'all mean like the feds, like the police, like the federales. So yeah, I don't know. I thought that was funny. Just wanted to say that. Okay, so y'all know how like everybody's writing a diss track for some reason, like lately, like everybody's just dissing everybody right now. So I've been, me, y'all know I love rap and I love a good, hip hop beef. So I like to, go and listen to the little track. I've been listening to diss tracks for like the past week, basically. just to like, I don't know, I like the bars. I like to hear niggas hungry. You know, I've talked about this. So I was like, just, you know, listening, comparing, and whatnot. But anyway, as far as this whole, what's his name, King Combs, Diddy's son, the diss track he did towards 50 Cent, the Pick a Side. I hate to play devil's advocate, but it was low-key a banger. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, so I've been seeing it getting a lot of flack on YouTube and whatnot, like people talking shit on it and all this stuff, but I'm not gonna, it was kind of a banger. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely surprised me how much I kind of was bopping to it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of a banger. I kind of liked it. Maybe that's just me, but what do y'all think? I just wanted to put that out there, like, I don't know. I kind of liked it personally. Like, I can see myself working out to it. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like that nigga lifting weights and shit. Like, yeah. Bro, and tell me, he sounds exactly like his dad. Like, he already looks like him, but like cuter. But like, his voice is like exactly like his dad's. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that nigga is like damn near an exact, not replica of his dad, because he's like a cuter version of his dad. No shade, I don't really find P. Diddy cute, but his sons, bitch, let me tell you the sons. All three of his sons is fine as fuck. I'm like, every single one of them is fine, like, especially Quincy. Quincy's number one, but they're all fine. But back to what I was saying. He looks just like him, and his voice sounds like him. That was the point I was trying to make. But yeah, also, I like the song. Like, it wasn't a bad song. Like, the song was not... It wasn't a bad song. Like, I don't know. I liked it personally. What do y'all think? And I also listened to the Games diss track to Rick Ross. Bro, that shit was so violent. I was like, oh my God. I had to pray before I listened to that shit. I had to pause it and pray real quick. I was like, bitch. That's why I put out the AI with the braids, because I've been listening to the Game a little bit recently. For you know, I listen to the Game a little bit. You know, I listen to all the rappers, but specifically I've been listening to the Game recently, and I was like, I want to do like a remix to like a hard beat, you know what I'm saying? Like something that I wouldn't typically be on. I just want to try it. I want to try something new. So that's why I chose the AI with the braids. And I was like, let me see what I can do with this. Because the hook he had was fire. I was like, I love this beat. It goes crazy in the gym. That's on my gym playlist. I listen to it all the time. I was like, yeah, let me do this one. Anyway, let me know what y'all think about my thoughts on the whole King Combs thing, as well as my AI with the braids. Have you ever just been swallowed? Have you ever just needed swallowing and you just got swallowed up and you just and you needed swallowing and you just got swallowed up? Have you ever just been swallowed?